What's up, G-Pac Nation? This is just another video coming from your boy Daryl G. Just putting you on some information. That's just what I do. So, listen, what do you think about all of this stuff that's going on with our Congress and, as far as Democrats and Republicans working together? Like, listen here. When they talk about bipartisanship, really what they mean is they come together on things to screw me and you over. That's what they mean when they talk about bipartisanship. So if you see the Democrats and the Republicans come together on things, 9 out of 10 is nothing that's going to help you out. So I mean, when the mainstream media talks about bipartisanship, on what? That's the question that we need to ask them. On what? What are you talking bipartisanship about? Like because if you're talking about bipartisanship for more tax breaks for the wealthy and more screw you for you, like no, that's not the bipartisanship that we need. So listen, this guy kind of hits on what exactly you know what I'm saying. Like, what type of bipartisan do we want? When they come together, it's usually not nothing good for nobody, anyone. But you know, let's hear what he had to say.
It is one thing to call for bipartisanship. It makes sense to me on a certain level. But bipartisanship, just as agreement and disagreement, must presume a set of background conditions that allow us to disagree. In other words, what I mean by this, if you have some among us who are willing to throw democracy into the trash bin in the name of a view that this country must remain white, it must remain in the hands of a particular segment of the population, and they're willing to throw democracy away in the name of that, there is no ground to have bipartisan relationships with them. There's no basis to compromise with them. Because if you do, you become complicit in undermining the very foundations of American democracy. So we've got to get clear on those folks who agree to the background conditions for us doing work in this country. That is, they agree to the basic principles of democratic life in this country. And we know that a whole bunch of folk, not only do they not agree with the facts, Nicole, they don't agree with the very principles of democracy themselves. That's the key. They are not Democrats, small d. They don't believe in who we are as a country. And we need to understand that. And I'm talking directly to Tucker Carlson. I'm talking directly to Sean Kennedy. I'm talking directly to Mitch McConnell. I'm talking directly to Kevin McCarthy. I'm talking directly to all of these folk who are willing to throw this country away. Just as those folk in the South were willing to rebel and killed over 600,000 people because they didn't believe in it. That's what we have to do, Nicole. That's the ground for us to begin to do the work to salvage this place and imagine it otherwise. I know that was a bit emotional, but I guess that's what I do.
What do you say? I mean, like, what the cost of bipartisanship? What kind of cost? What we saw at the Capitol the other day was crazy. Can anybody imagine if it was anybody other than white people? And I'm not trying to make this a race thing. It's just that they went on and killed 5 people plus a police officer. If y'all saw all of those videos, the one police officer was getting squished inside of the door yelling for his life. These are the people who walk around with the Blue Lives Matter flag on, right? Like, what happened to the Blue Lives Matter? I don't understand. Like, how is it not One guy lost his life. So what do you say to his children? To you Blue Lives Matter people out there, what do you say to his kids? As you run around talking about Blue Lives Matter. And Blue Lives Matter was just only something to mock Black Lives Matter, right? So, you kill police officers. You beat them up. You beat them with American flags based off of a lie that an idiot like Donald Trump. This guy is crazy. Donald Trump is crazy. He is a buffoon and a weak fucking punk. Listen, I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. You could call me more of an independent. Because Joe Biden could go suck fucking rocks, and so can Donald Trump. But Donald Trump is a loser. He is not a billionaire. He has been a failure at everything he has ever tried in his life. Even he luckily stumbled into the White House and he still couldn't hold on to that for 2 terms. The black guy at least kept 2 terms. Now, if you couldn't keep 2 terms after the black guy, you're the whitest white guy in the world. You fucked up, sir. So, just let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. This is G-Pac Nation. We gonna get it all out here. Even if you are on the other side of the game, let me know. Maybe I don't know something. I want to hear what you got to say. Like my shit or don't like it, share it. Let me know. But Donald Trump and Joe Biden, all of them are a whole bunch of scumbags. But the fact that this guy who pushed those people up to the Capitol, and by the way, all those people who argued for, they said, hey, Donald Trump, before you leave, pardon me. Did he pardon you? I'm pretty sure he didn't pardon you. But he pardoned Lil Wayne. He pardoned Kodak Black. I know if you are a staunch Trump supporter and you rush the Capitol and you sitting in jail and you find out he pardoned Kodak Black and Lil Wayne, and you still sitting in jail and you are his boy, you went up there to fight for him. Oh my man, that has to burn. But what I would tell you is that is just what I'm telling you about Donald Trump. He's a scumbag. You think he was going to walk down to the Capitol with, not only did he go the opposite direction, he leaving you in the jail cell to rot. Hey, G-Pac Nation, G-Pac Station, we trying to get it popping. Please, give me some likes, give me some shares. Let's do what we got to do.